right, today we're doing game 80 of MLB Baseball Season 2, 2018. Um, we're um, we're doing game three of a three-game series, and the series is tied 1-1. Philadelphia Phillies season record is 62 and 18. New York Yankees season record is 43 and 36. All right, series is tied 1-1 between the New York Yankees and Philadelphia Phillies. This is game 3 of a three-game series to close it up. It's been a great series. If anybody want to join any leagues, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price, or friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell so you can be notified for new content. Also, check out my Facebook page, Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is an exclusive championship Facebook page that has playoff championship content from the past and the current.
MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins is in pursuit, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, it's no secret. They need the big Giancarlo Stanton to turn it around soon. He's hitting under 250 facing righties all season long. And with the platoon system so many people like to use these days, he may be in jeopardy of not getting the same number of at-bats moving forward.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Aaron Judge, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. Fouled away. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
0-1 count and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Batting fifth,
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Home half of the first on its way from Citizens Bank Park. It's now 2-0 New York. Luis Severino will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Leading off for the Phillies.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana.
A little two-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. From the stretch. Lifted into center field. Gardner is there. And the inning is over. Phillies strand one. They trail it here 2-0. Brandon Drury will bat next.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubel Herrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Roy, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
He froze him on the fastball there. Greg Bird is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. In now, Gary Sanchez. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Thompson to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Standing in now, Luis Severino, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top 2-0. Up next will be Nick Williams as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to left field. Stanton has a read on it. One down.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, J.P. Crawford. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronald Torreyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's flared toward left center. Crawford into shallow left, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Riding in once again, Brett Gardner. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Drilled down the line. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. The one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Here's big Aaron Judge down the first baseline. And a foul ball here, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set with the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Torreyes over at second. Gardner on at first with nobody out. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Giancarlo Stanton now. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. In his career, Stanton carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They're up 2-0. So stepping in, Ryan Flaherty as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Swinging a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Into the box, Aaron Nola. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reyes has it to second for 1. On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Gardner. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You know, Dero, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera drives it out to deep right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's
Nice
0-1.
run.
A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch. To short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Brandon Drury will bat next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
Ready for another chance? Greg Bird. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And it's fouled away. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Still 2-2. That is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Carlos Santana.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and deep to right center. Judge going back on it. Still going back. Gone! A solo home run for Carlos Santana, number 31 for him on the season, as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at
2. Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Up next will be Nick Williams. And he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop.
So striding in, J.P. Crawford. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Line toward right center. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
In now, Ryan Flaherty. As he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now at the plate, Luis Severino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Pitcher number 40, Luis Severino.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Bouncer to the left side. Flaherty comes up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, second baseman,
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Watch the wire. Yeah.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Hey, you know, I was gonna say that, man. That water messy.
0-2 once more.
Cut some lemon.
Fouled off. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Alfaro is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 11, center fielder.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
To 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Nola.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
The windup and the 0-1. Weak chopper up the line. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting,
Digging in once again, Odubel Herrera. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Called strike 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. The next 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. So now Carlos Santana.
leading off for the Phillies. First baseman, Carlos Santana.
Now the pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's a high pop-up. Sanchez is under this one. 1 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Nick Williams.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game over.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Gardner going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 4-2.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Chad Green enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Charles Roberts. How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Standing in now, Ryan Flaherty. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Gardner is there, 2 gone.
Also,
Stepping in and ready
Fade
for another
Green.
shot, Aaron Nola.
Welcome
He started
to
out the
the
evening
stream.
0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Alfaro, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted in the air out to right. In comes Judge. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. Philadelphia is on top, 4-2. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Drury, 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. swing, high drive, left field and deep. Hoskins ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Yanks held in check. They trail it here 4-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Adam Warren will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kyle Higashioka will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gardner going back. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting,
Riding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's Carlos Santana now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Up next will be Nick Williams. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Gardner. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The batter, number 2.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Alfaro. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bullet back up the middle. Gardner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Phillies 6 and the Yankees 2. Next for New York, Kyle Higashioka. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hoskins has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, second baseman.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Ronald Torreyes. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Popped him up. Santana in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Hit down the third base line. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hoskins waits on it, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Flaherty. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ryan Flaherty.
Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Aaron Altair will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Aaron Altair.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner's after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 6-2. Michael Inoa comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Michael Inoa.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Crawford gloves it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Ynoa, the former Chicago White Sox. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
The batter, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Phillies have taken the rubber match of this three-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Philadelphia Phillies rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Aaron Nola earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors, they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.